Hair in my mouth. I love hair in my mouth. Hair in my mouth. Kurosawa House. I'll hide here. If I do that, then I can run away. Everyone, they're all dead. That man came back from the depths of hell. I just did what I was told and kept watch. $61 film. They really don't let me carry a lot of 61 film. The number of tremors has increased in recent days. Interestingly, and possibly in correlation, the population of crimson butterflies fluttering around Minakami has been growing by the day. They are at once beautiful yet eerie to behold, resembling countless human souls dancing morosely through the air. Villagers fold their hands in prayer upon seeing these butterflies. An air of solemnity hangs over the village, as if the whole place awaits the coming of something dreadful. Solemnity? Solemn. You don't usually pronounce the N in solemn. Solemnity? Solemnity? Solemnity. Solemnity. As if the whole place awaits the coming of something dreadful, the earth itself feels angry, which has the residents of this humble little enclave gripped with fear. Solemnity. 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 I'm beginning to wonder if the Crimson Sacrifice ritual holds a significance similar to that of the ground purification ceremonies that take place prior to constructing buildings elsewhere in Japan. Indeed, analogous ceremonies could once be found throughout the country in ancient times. Many of them involve live offerings in order to appease angry, wrathful gods. If that's the case, then I suspect that the Twin Maidens revered as divine guardians here fulfill a similar sacrificial role. If such practices do indeed still exist in the current era, that would go a long way to explaining the stillness that settled over the village prior to the festival. Once the Twin Maidens turn into crimson butterflies, they then return to the village. True. That is true.
It won't open.
Oh god. I don't know why I did that. Terrible dodge. Terrible dodge. Oh. Shit. Forgot that they could send projectiles. Oh, I thought I had 4 in there. Oh, that was not a good photo. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Bitch. I'm already rich. It takes so long to reload. Oh shit. You cunt. Yeah. Mayu, advancing ahead. Mayu, where you going? Nope, that's a dead body. That's a few dead bodies. Oh god. Oh yeah. No, that's a runaway moment. If I remember correctly, I gotta run away from this bitch. Dog, that's the specter of death. I'm not, Yep. Nope. Fuck off. Fuck all the way off. I forget if it's just a time thing. really trying to remember what you do with the Wraith. Well, I tell you to crouch, but nowhere to hide. Just gonna try running again. Yeah, I see, I see. I see, I see. I was supposed to run, I just went in the wrong direction. No, thank you.
Open.
A billionaire, but I'm already rich, rich, rich. Da 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 da. It's not just the events of the past the camera obscure can cover, it can also capture things concealed within the afterlife, or to be more precise, things that have been spirited away, as it were, rendered invisible. There's another one of the device's hidden features. While I discovered while testing its powers, but switching to the exposure filter and capturing something hidden with it, objects once held captive within the afterlife manifest in our realm once more. These mechanics resemble a practice known as phantom exposés, which are performed by shadow readers, people who unearth similar items concealed by supernatural means within part of the Tohoku region. People say, however, that those who make contact with the afterlife are themselves lured into it. That in mind, I wonder if Dr. Oswald has reasons for abandoning this research despite pursuing the afterlife himself.
Phantom expose?
Oh, this other area over here then. They do the same thing. That's some bloody, nasty, nasty blood. That's regular. That's what we call it. That's the phantom exposure. Don't know what that does. Oh well. Oh, whoops, I need to go all the way back here. I see.
Just like in the photo.
A phantom expose.
So this is Minakami Village.
Where nothing bad happens, ever.
A ritual so forbidden that speaking of it is taboo. And a place that must never be seen.
Right there is what set everything to do.
If I could capture it with the camera obscura.
When I first came to the village, Ryokun Kurosawa, the head priest, welcomed me here with open arms. The village lacks any formal merit to speak of, and said he serves as its principal organizer. In all likelihood, Minakami Village probably began as a settlement of religious and ritualistic practitioners, with this informal leadership structure being a remnant of that history. The region remains culturally rich even today, with folklore about the gate to hell passed down through generations. The Kurosawa house that I'm sitting in as I write this certainly lives up to its role as the home of a chief priest. Filled with many surviving records about the village and its history dating back to ancient times, many of these records relate to those myths and legends that permeate this region, as well as the area's main ritual, among other things. As a folklorist, I could tell that there is a trove of valuable information within these documents. Surprisingly, the head priest has even allowed me to freely search through this literature, which I appreciate. One traditional, hidden ceremony specific to this part of Japan is the Crimson Sacrifice ritual, where the twin maidens serve to seal the gate to hell, or so it goes. The gate to hell itself is a type of legend that concerns a boundary between our living world and that of the dead, such as a hole or indeed a gate. This realm of the dead goes by multiple names, such as hell or the underworld. Access to these venues is typically forbidden, making them spaces to be simultaneously abhorred and feared, but also sometimes revered. Such beliefs about the underworld have occupied people's minds since ancient times. It is my sincere desire to get to the bottom of them and uncover the truth. Though Minakami Village is said to host a hidden ceremony that directly pertains to the gate to hell, the mere mention of it isn't allowed, let alone witnessing it. Seeing as it's a ritual that involves the boundary to hell approaching our world, a religious quarantine of sorts is probably held, which would explain the strict limitations. The villagers lead simple, if difficult lives deep in the mountains. Minakami Village has almost no interaction with the outside world whatsoever. It's a place that feels stuck in the past and in old ways, ignorant of the passage of time and the rest of society. It's as though it was plucked out of the relentless march of history and kept off to the side. Regardless, I've also been granted permission to read through the literature stored in the other houses, for which I'm immensely grateful. There are three main households that comprise the nucleus of the village. These are the Osaka house, the first house I was shown, plus the Tachibana and Kiryu homes, also known locally as the twin houses, though I was only able to enter a small selection of rooms when I previously visited the Kiryu house. I'm sure I'll be able to comb through it more deeply before long. Once I finish searching the Kurosawa house, I think I'll my next shot on the Osaka house. Got a fragment. Yeah. Call me Mr. Frag. Matt. Oops. The picture fell. Girl. To prevent any outsiders from intruding upon the maiden's room, I'm going to store in my room the amulet key entrusted to me by our lord. There is a photograph taken by the young outsider in front of the room. It's very rare and precious, so make sure to keep it someplace safe. I really do feel that someone young is likely best served up as a kusabi to the ghosties. The ghosties with the mosties. Hey, I'm the ghost with the most. Oops. What? Buddha statue holds a key engraved with a symbol for light. Its grip is so tight you cannot remove the key. There seems to be a bookshelf above the Buddha statue. You can see 5 tall, thin slots, but only one contains a book. There are old writings carved above it. The crimson butterflies engraved sacrifice shall seal, in its absence, Kusabi to repent. You check the book on the bookshelf. An old book describing a ritual. Its number of words obscured with is a gateway spawned from hell, one not meant for the likes of man. Thus the children of man must not gaze upon the, or they shall be rendered and forfeit their life. Thus the children of man must not speak of the, they shall be rendered and forfeit the voice and their soul. And their soul. Their soul, their voice, their light. All of it. God damn it. Nothing? Nothing. When it comes to the Crimson Sacrifice ritual, in which a pair of twins are made into shrine maidens, there are two rituals that take place. First is the main ritual, a Shinto rite which occurs on a routine basis. The second is the shadow ritual, which is said to only happen when the main ritual fails. Should both fail, a third event, known as the repentance, then occurs, whereby the gate to hell unleashes disaster upon the land. Written records tell of the dead flooding out of the gate and the heavens above closing off. On a similar note, Ryozo tells me that Itsuki and Mutsuki, two boys that he's been friends with since their younger years, have gone missing. The fact that their whereabouts are unknown is certainly a little concerning, given they're twins. Should I find them, however, they may be able to tell me more about these different rituals. A ritualistic murder. You never know when it comes. Never know when it's coming for you, because the rituals are scary. Oh, that's a fucking wraith. Oh, Jesus. Oh god. Damn it. I don't know why I do this to myself. Literally, they have a part where you can just hide. It's right in front of you. And I always like, oh, I'll just go to this other area. Literally. I'm just like not thinking that the game design accounts for it. Then it's like, I need to do something outside of what the game designers want me to do. And that's just silly. Okay. Where is that? Oh yeah. Here. I reach for the piece of paper. Check that out. Damn, that was the last autosave. Shit. Guess I haven't really done anything. Okay. I'm just like the rest of these games. As soon as you die and figure out what you need to do, it's like, okay, yeah, now I know how to just rush through here. But I should know how to, considering I have eaten this before. But that was a long time ago, and I was a different man then. I played 1,000,000 Trails games in between now and then, so that's where all my skill points went. Oh, I didn't get that last time. After I died. pretty face. I don't want just anyone to hold. I don't want my love to go to waste. I want you and your beautiful soul. I might just think something special. Okay, I think there's something faithful. Oh, well, yeah, faith. Find the servant's room. I can do that. That in here? It's one of those rooms that's closed off, right? God, I thought that was a wraith. It's just a photo of a wraith.
Such a biker guy, he's really a menace to society.
What do you see, boy? How many prayer beads do I have? 3. Alright, let's see. I don't care about upgrading the filters. I mean, the standard filter is important. Let's see, focal point. That's pretty important. Yeah, know what? We're just gonna we're gonna reload speed. It's just so important, like, being able to shoot faster is important too, but like, reload speed is really... Oops. I don't want him crouching. Oh, yeah, also. Oh, wrong fucking. Oh. Oh, that was my bad. Okay. Really? Oh, there's a second one. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck is going on here? Oh god, yep. I don't know why I got 2 triggered on me. One thing to fight one of them, but 2? That was fucked up.
I have to get to Maya.
Nice. I did need that stone mirror, so. Quick way to heal. Save. Brings you back to full health. Using multiple herbal medicines when you only have like a handful. Huge pain in the ass. Gotta at least make it through another chapter. How badly I fucked that whole thing up. My god. But there's a couple things that I was missing. Because I thought that you could do a shot right after if you got a good enough shot, and you can, just the way that it pops up is a little confusing. Oh no. I thought I could hide. Well, that's why you make sure to save. Manual style. Increase the light here a little bit. Son of a pretty thing. I don't want my love to go to waste. I want a cack and his beautiful soul. Okay, so I'm guessing, I don't know where I was supposed to be running to, but I guess I'll just book it. Is there a place to hide over here? Not really a great place. I think that was worth it to try. Was it a bad idea? Yes. I do think it was interesting. The scabs on my toe are gone now. Okay. Take 3. Stop. Should just run. It'll tell me a place to hide. Probably right there. Which would make sense. I didn't really like wraiths in the original game because I find it like I don't know, like you're already so underpowered that something that can just insta kill you sucks. I also don't know how close he is behind me. Maybe not as close as I thought. Since I'm already over here. I'll just save again because I don't really want to do that in case he catches me. I remember the Wraith being annoying. I don't remember it following me that much. Maybe it did. Maybe I just don't remember it because I was just using save states so much. Is he downstairs? I don't think he can show up next to a save point. The dolls.
We promised we would always be together, so we ran away. But everyone died. They all died. Mayu! Mio, what happened? Someone was calling out to me, telling me to come back and to perform the ritual again. The ritual? Stay with me forever and ever. Of course, we promised. Anyway, let's get out of here.
The Repentance. Completed chapter 3. Yeah, it's significant. As soon as you introduce the Wraith too, like what a people who are invested in doing the game, it just drops by like 10%. Oh my god. Today we had 2 special guests come to the village, Ryozo and the scholar that he now works with. Ryozo said he came back to the village because he was worried about Itsuki, but we're not allowed to discuss things about the village with people from the outside. Itsuki's been kept inside the storehouse ever since the day of the ceremony. It's probably prevented him from meeting with anyone from outside. Yai. The scholar who's visiting used this special box he brought to create a picture of me and Yai. It somehow copies the figures it sees. My face turned out a little weird in my opinion, but I still had a fun time. Although I bet the others are going to try and make him into a sooner or later. After all, our purification isn't over yet. We have to get him out of here before that can happen. All that matters is that my big sister and I can unite and become one. So I need to hide the key to the back entrance of the Hina doll stand. It'll be safe there. Nobody will touch the stand.
I hear something.
No, you don't.
Ones that mirrored the twin wings of a butterfly. A butterfly that will save this village. The two chosen butterfly.
Yeah, probably the head of the other doll. Oh, that's right. Thanks for the key, even though it ain't so great.
Mio, let's leave.
That was a strong ass ghost. Yeah, they definitely increase the health of some of these fucking things. The twin girls of the manor handed me a map showing the location of the side exit in the compound. With the shadow ritual drawing near, they told me to use it to escape during the night. Before I asked them any questions, they took off and left. I haven't observed any unusual behavior from the other members of the household, but evidently time is running out. If I'm gonna get to the bottom of all this, I need to reach the inner sanctum of the Kurosawa house and see with my own eyes. Yeah. I'll probably play a little Yakuza. Sort of switch between the two.